Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Team Talent. Together, four strangers navigate an ordinary town and a handful of impossible abilities that no one can explain. Every decision, every conversation, and every twist is improvised. This is where their story begins. Somewhere where you can hear a lot of traffic nearby and around. A lot of like carts rolling, paces, walking, faint conversations of children and families and men and women alike. But most importantly, the smell hits you all first. You're in a room with damp stone, old straw, maybe a hint of mildew. And you find yourselves in Merrow's one and only jail, if it can even be called that. The room is larger than maybe a modest cottage. 4 cells line one wall, each separated by thick iron bars. A narrow aisle running between the cells and a scarred wooden desk near the door. A single lantern hanging from a ceiling beam in about the middle of the room, swaying slightly whenever the wind rattles the building through the windows. The light flickers across the rusted hinges, and old scratches carved into the stone by prisoners with too much time and not enough patience. This is no fortress by any means, really. It is the sort of place built for the typical drunk, maybe troublemaker, or just people who have made one bad decision at the wrong time. Beyond the bars sits a bored, out of his mind town guard with a ledger in front of him. He dips a quill into his ink, glances up at the 4 of you, and sighs. All right, one at a time, as he taps his page. Name, and tell me exactly how you ended up in my cells. As we will go ahead and start with Nobu and your character.
Me? Do I have to go first?
Yes, boy.
Okay. My name's Nico, and I was. They just picked me up.
Right. Like I'm gonna believe that.
Okay.
What crime did you commit to get into my cells?
I
want you as the DM now.
Yeah. Okay, because I'm like, where am I going with this? Like, am I just gonna make up something?
Yeah,
like I pickpocketed someone.
This is where all of you are going to. I probably could have given you a little bit more. Go ahead and first off describe yourself to the party, like your appearance, your demeanor, that sort of thing.
Okay, so I am fairly short in stature. Did we really like decide on ages or anything, or was that just kind of like up in the air?
You're all at the very least adults. Minimum.
Okay. I'm fairly young, probably like 19, 20. And then my appearance, I've got like shaggy black hair that kind of is messy, and kind of like is like in the way of my eyes. It kind of hangs over a little bit. And then I'm wearing what seems to be like a pretty oversized sweatshirt or tunic or like, are we fantasy realm? Is that?
Yeah, fantasy adjacent.
Okay.
You know.
So, kind of like an oversized tunic cloak with a hood, and I'm avoiding eye contact. Yeah, and I'm definitely shorter than everyone, I promise.
You're shorter than definitely the average adult.
Okay.
By a good margin. And as he taps his page a bit impatiently and says, "You didn't end up here for nothing." So this is where you have the opportunity of sharing in any capacity how you would end up in a jail cell, whether that's legitimate, illegitimate, somewhere in between. Maybe you're the cause or just caught in the crossfire. This is where I will regularly, as the DM, be handing you the keys to freely and creatively give backstory when asked. So go wild.
Okay. All right. Well, I was just trying to feed the kid, and the stall guy said that my money wasn't real, and I gave him all that I had. Then he called the guard, and here I am. I like I said, I just picked me up.
Whatever you say, kid. You'll notice he'll like kind of do some scratch marks with his pen, very clearly crossing something out, as he'll go down the ledger, taking one full step over, and standing in front of your character, Skillet. And he'll say, "Name and story, and don't give me a fake one." And before you give your story, you can go ahead and describe what you look like. Is everyone
describing, or my name, or am I just giving name?
You can go ahead and describe what you look like. This is out of character.
Okay. Standing in front of him is, or I guess standing in the cell is a tall, very generically, fairly tanned man. Kind of pale, kind of tan, like on that mix of not like ghost white, but doesn't live in like LA. Dressed very professional. We're talking suit, button down, like sports coat, button down, tie. Dark slicked back hair, and has a very long scar that you can kind of see from the corner of his lip that goes underneath his chin.
And also particularly tall.
Yes, also very tall, particularly tall.
And you can go ahead and respond to him now. So now he is asking for your name and how you got here.
Name's Marsalis Vector. And listen, I'm trying to run a legitimate business. It's not my fault that they didn't know they were totally functional watches.
Understood. He kind of narrows his eyes while writing, looks down at his ledger, keeps writing. He kind of like looks down and up, just kind of sizing you up, and then continues writing. As he steps over to you and your character, Poet. First, go ahead and give your appearance, and then he'll speak up. Poet?
Poet? I don't know, did we lose him already?
Poet!
Fell into the void, maybe?
Okay, back.
Hello? You okay?
Yes, For some reason, my headphones just gave out. For some reason, they're fine now.
Worst timing.
Hmm.
Did you catch the last thing that was said?
I did not. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Skillet gave. What was the last thing you heard? Oh, we can kind of recap it real quick.
Something about legitimate business writing down on the clipboard.
Yep. Okay. So right before that, he then steps over to you and your character and asks the same line of questioning. So go ahead and describe yourself as you're about to respond.
All right. Standing at the height of what would be any creature of his size, at approximately 2.5 feet tall, still gnawing on the bars of his cell, you see what appears to be a raccoon, or at least a raccoon man, who is currently donning what appears to be a guard's kettle helmet that is strapped to his back, a bandolier of pouches with a additional belt as well that sports a pair of green pantaloons. He is probably what would be considered the most feral looking thing you've seen in a while, if it weren't for the fact that he is giving you the most sassy look possible.
He then looks over to you, kind of eyeing you up and down to verify that he is seeing an animal in his cell. And he doesn't even immediately regard you. He just kind of turns around and calls back and says, "Hey, who put the animal in here?"
What, you never seen a raccoon folk before?
Oh, it speaks. Oh, gosh.
It speaks. I speak.
You
That
speak?
bastard. Yes, I speak. What else you want me to say?
The horse's name was Friday?
That was George. Anyways, let me out of here.
Oh, name and story, I guess?
Ringtail Jack. I was just simply minding my own business, going through the trash, where I was trying to find some valuables that somebody had dropped, and then the gods picked me up and dragged my arse in here. What else you want me to tell you?
Picking up trash. He kind of frantically between his notes and you, verify. He's never seen an animal folk before.
Oh, by the way, I think this is yours. I hand him his pocket watch.
through the bars, I imagine.
Through the bars, yes.
He reaches for his pocket watch, finding it gone, and he's like, "You little
Careful. Someone might find you in the
thievery!"
trash.
You see him scribbling, adding extra things to his.
Hey, it's not my fault your wife left it in the trash.
He is stunned. He takes his pocket watch, finishes writing his note, and he's like, "Someone will come in here for you," and then points to Templar's
Oh, I
character, saying to him as he leaves the room. Momentarily before another guard walks in, a bit aloof to the previous situation, being handed a clipboard and the same writing utensil, and kind of looks over everyone, and he turns back through the door, and he's like, "The one on the one on the right, next to the raccoon." Yeah, okay, got it. And he turns back and looks
Passes
towards
by me, still gnawing on the bars.
and he lastly looks over at your character, Templar, and says, "Name and how'd you get in here?" And you can go ahead and give your appearance as well.
Yeah. So, standing before the second guard now is a moderately tall, about 6 foot, wood elf who has olive skin, who is wearing a green and brown kilt, basically the stereotypical Scottish garb. Green and brown kilt with brown socks, a very cream-colored and dirty shirt, and very thin leather shoes, with no major distinguishing features other than a scar across his nose.
Understood.
The person who stands before you is Robert Duell. As to how I got here, I'll be honest, had a depressive episode, got a wee bit drunk, and got into a fight with the librarian here, who wouldn't sell me a book for a good price. But I'm better now.
You just look over, I'm reading that book in my cage.
Public
I
intoxication.
I think that little creature there has the book.
Right.
Where did you get that book?
Oi. Not just a creature.
All right. I will take note of these things, and I will put these in our system. He kind of looks at the notes, looks at you all, looks at the notes, looks at you all, and says, 48 hours in here, and you'll be brought food after 7 p.m.
Like we're gonna be able to keep time.
Well, yes,
what
we have
time is it
pocket
right now?
watches.
One of you doesn't.
He pulls out his pocket watch. He pats his pockets.
It's
Speaking
missing.
of pocket watches, you may
Hold
want
on.
to check in on your phone.
Go ahead and make a contested roll for me, Ringtail.
Okay.
Just a flat d20.
You're not gonna believe what I rolled. It
What
was
did you
a
roll?
20.
Oh,
I rolled a 20.
My gosh.
Wow, we're starting
Starting
off
it off
hot.
with a 20.
Talk about setting a precedent.
Yeah. All right. Well,
You did it.
Yeah.
You rolled a nat 20. And for that, that means you have succeeded this roll because he rolled a 2. It was going to be a contested check to see if he really managed to get that close to where you could swipe it, and you did. Congrats.
Player hand raise.
Yeah.
Does this universe have firearms or no?
Not to your knowledge, no.
Not to my knowledge.
Swords are not even really common. Like, weapons are not particularly used heavily.
Weapons are not particularly used. Got it. Heard.
Yep. Yeah. So they tell you that you check his pocket watch that he is now like expecting back and see that the time is about 1:30 in the afternoon.
I give him his pocket watch back.
You just hand it to him through the bars once again.
I just handed it to him through the bars. I just did it because I could.
All right. He like snatches it back, leaving the door and locking it behind him as he exits. And the 4 of you are in prison for the next 48 hours.
Sure I am.
Do we know what happens in 48 hours?
They said that you are incarcerated for 48 hours. That's what he was saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I thought we had 48 hours like left to live.
Execution for public
Yes.
intoxication.
Public
Yeah.
intoxication, theft, execution.
Hey,
You're
I
right.
don't know the rules
I run
these
a
guys
tight
play
ship
by.
here.
They shut down my very legitimate business.
Very legitimate business.
Very legitimate. With the way that poet was describing and acting it out, I just imagine he's a raccoon from Brooklyn.
Hey, I'm
Okay,
from
we both,
Brooklyn.
we both can't be from
Hey,
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. No.
You could
You have
both
to-
be from Brooklyn. I don't
You're gonna have to pick a new borough, buddy.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
I'm trying
Jerry,
to
what
walk
you
you.
doing? I'm trying to walk you. No.
All right. Well, yeah. You guys are in a not particularly well-built prison, but you're in prison.
Question.
Yeah.
What is the cell made out of?
Very thick iron.
Can I slide through the bars?
No.
I see.
They are a little smarter than that when it comes to making sure people can't just squeeze through.
Interesting.
Did the jailer asking us questions have the keys on him?
Go ahead and give me a knowledge check. See
Okay,
if you recall that information.
Flat 17.
Yeah,
I don't know what modifiers are.
Oh,
right now.
yeah, great point. So all of you took the same positive. I will allow until next session if anyone wants to change those. All of you took knowledge as your good trait. So if anyone wants to change them, I will allow you until the end of next session to change your mind.
I'll change mine right now.
Okay. Just tell me what you change it to.
Do you want me to tell you now or tell you in DMs?
You can tell me now.
I mean, charisma.
You want that to be your good trait,
I'll make that my good trait.
and your bad trait is still the same?
We'll leave that one the same, yeah.
Got it.
Is there any way that I could lockpick the cage with a cell?
You can
With a what, the what?
you can certainly try, but I would like you to tell me in detail how you were attempting to.
Okay.
The more detailed, the lower the DC is kind of my rule, give or take.
So he opens up one of his pouches and produces a very tiny fork that has like two of the prongs bent, and then proceeds to jump up to the lock and start jiggling around the keyhole, trying to meticulously hit the notch where the latch is.
Go ahead and give me I've already forgotten my skills. I believe it's knowledge, body, charisma, and...
Oh, I have it up right here. It's body, dexterity, knowledge, and charisma.
It's probably
For your
dexterity.
trade options, right?
One more time for me, a little slower.
Body,
Mm-hmm.
dexterity, knowledge, charisma.
Yeah, that'd be a dexterity. I apologize for making that longer than it needed to be. Yeah, go ahead and give me a dexterity roll.
Alright. Oh, almost went off the desk. No. Does 19 do it?
Yeah, a 19 after a 20. Yeah, you
I'm gonna.
you are able
I
to
feel
like
this one is blessed.
you are really
Yeah.
able to like maneuver this, reaching your little small furry arms through the bars a lot easier than other people would. And you've probably done this more than once. Maybe not at this jail cell, but you've definitely worked with these types of locks.
I've
And
been in this jail cell before.
you are able to no, you have not. Not quite. You're actually not local to this town. But you are able to, squeeze through, twist it just right until you hear a soft pop. And you feel it come loose.
Excellent. So I then push the door and waddle outside.
You push it out.
Well, yeah,
It doesn't push out.
it's full. Doesn't push out.
Mm-hmm.
Would pulling work it?
Yes.
I pull it.
I had to clarify that. Yeah. You are able to pull it inward, and the door swings open with a loud creak. You can tell these hinges have not been WD-40'd ever. And
We
probably
have
the
medieval
WD-40?
WD-40.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I should have picked some up at the shop.
As you are able to open the door with a loud squeak and a slight thud as it opens all the way.
Excellent. I'm gonna go investigate the desk to see if they left a nice handy dandy pair of keys.
Would be a good point. In the meantime, while he is opening this door and then searching this desk, is anyone else wanting to do anything in the moment, or would you rather just allow him to keep going?
I mean, hey, if he's gonna get us out of here, I say let the dude go.
I would like to, like, how can I? Is there any way for me to like watch for the guard?
I mean, you've all pretty much got the same view. This room's like a small rectangular room, and you guys are all on one end. One door in. Yep.
Okay, I go and stand next to the door.
You are in your jail cell.
Oh, we're in separate jail cells. Got
Yes,
it. Got it.
correct.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess I just let him do it then.
Yeah. I let him do it. I don't say anything or like call the guard over.
Okay. Just wanted to give everyone an opportunity to chime in. I won't do that every time. I will force you guys to interrupt one another.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Ringtail. Is Ringtail a good shorthand, or should I call him Jack?
Ringtail.
Shorthand?
Ringtail or Dak or Jack. Sorry.
Okay, either is fine.
Either one. Yeah.
I'll probably go with Ringtail.
Alright.
Yeah, Ringtail, you pretty effortlessly feel like you've done that a good handful of times. You don't know that you could replicate it every time, but you managed to get through. You are able to successfully search the exterior of the desk. You can tell that the desk itself is locked to get into whatever cubby would be in there.
I'm gonna try lockpick it again.
Sure. Go ahead and give me another dexterity check. This one is a little different, so the mechanism is not quite the same. With your trusty little fork.
I did a 12.
A 12.
A 12.
Unfortunately, that will not work. Also, I did forget to tell you guys. So, I asked you guys about all of your modifiers, and then I didn't tell anyone what the bonus is to your rolls.
Yeah.
My bad. Seeing as that it's a dexterity check anyway,
There's no modifier for
you're
me.
not changing it. But right now, you will all be adding a +2 for the good and -2 for the bad. For now.
Okay.
Those numbers can change. But as for now, everyone's is set at a +2, -2.
Plus 2 minus 2.
But with a 12, the lot of you, not the lot of you, with a 12, you find no luck in opening the desk. However, on top of the desk, you do see a couple of similar to those ledgers before, that he was very clearly holding and scribbling something on. You actually see the ledgers and how they're like assembled, and at the top of the ledger it has cell number, name, and then like 3/4 of the page is just like in parentheses it's got draw the inmate, like as the instructions for the guards.
Interesting.
Question.
Yes.
I take it these cell doors have like external hinges? No,
They
I
are
see.
internal because they swing in.
They swing in.
Yes,
So the hinge is
Question.
the hinge is inside with me.
that is correct.
How much do we know about our powers at this point in time?
You individually, and don't call them powers. We can get trademarked for that. No, I'm kidding. They're called talents.
How much do we know about our talents at this point in time?
At this point, you have a very basic usage. You do not know each other's talents. You have only. I apologize if I have misled previously. You guys actually don't know each other up until this point.
Understandable.
I may have said
Or-
differently leading up to the session. I apologize. Retcon.
I
There will be a handful of retcons. So
Yeah.
I have question.
yes, none of you know each other have powers either.
Yeah.
I have question. On ledger, does it have this on the ledger?
Let's see.
Does it have this scribbled in the corner?
All of the ledgers are empty. These are like the templates for them.
Oh,
These are empty
Oh.
ledgers.
oh,
It should though.
sadness.
It absolutely should. The Chinese S. Gober. Swag.
Well, being that Ringtail cannot seem to unlock this desk, and currently does not see anywhere a leftover bundle of keys for his convenience, I suppose he's then going to go up to the nearest cell to the desk.
That would
I
be
forgot who
Nico's
that-
cell.
Nico's cell. Okay.
The desk is in the front left, and Nico's cell is in the back left. So, yes.
Okay. So, I'm gonna go up to that cell and be like, "Hey, you want to get out of here?"
Nico?
Oh, is he at a... I'm sorry, I missed that he was
I'm asking a
online.
question.
I was confusing.
Hey, hello. Ground
Uh,
control to Major Tom. You want out of here?
Wake up, Nico.
Yes? Yeah, I guess.
All right, cool. Let's see if I can get this door open. I'm gonna try to lockpick that door.
All right.
Okay. If you maneuver it more gently, you're gonna have a better time.
Noted. Anyways,
Yeah, go ahead
that's
and
gonna
get...
be a 4.
Unfortunately, with a 4, you have broken your trusty fork.
Beans. I take out another trusty fork.
Hold on. Told you.
Let's see. Give me another D20. This is a randomness check. Got to beat my
That's a
17. Oh. I was gonna say, if you beat my roll, you do manage to have the thing that you were looking for. You do not have another trusty fork. So sorry.
May I go up to the hinges and inspect them?
Yeah, they're on the inside of the cell.
Interesting. They look like they could be possibly kicked out if applied enough force.
Maybe? I mean, again, iron is pretty thick and pretty difficult to move. They do
And they've
want to
been
make it
rusted. Wait.
a little harder than someone just opening it manually.
Interesting.
Okay.
I take the
I-
kettle
I
helmet
would-
off of my back and I start bashing at the hinges. Wildly.
Before anyone does that, while he is lockpicking, does anyone else want to do anything in the meantime?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I would like to see if I'm able to use my talent to pull the pins from the hinge.
Sure. Can you describe that a bit more?
Yeah, basically I would kind of just be inspecting the hinges, kind of seeing like how much pressure is leaning on each pin, seeing if the pin's loose enough. Just trying to figure out how much power exactly I need to concentrate into pulling it out, versus just like seeing if I can just like stick my pinky up the bottom side and if it just pops out without me having to try anything at all.
Okay, yeah. You find that quite reasonable. As the other three of you can relatively easily observe, he is kind of like using... Actually, I want you to go ahead and describe, like, what does this look like visually as you are doing what you are wanting to do?
So as I'm attempting to do this, I kind of like take like 3 of my fingers and like place it on like the top of the pin, because I'm assuming the pin has like a riveted top that covers the top of the hinge, kind of like most door hinges do.
Sure.
I'm kind of using those to as like a vantage point to kind of have a little bit of pinching power plus the talent to kind of just pull it straight up, and adjusting for just how much like weight the door is applying to the actual pin itself.
Yeah, and you are able to do so. So keep describing it as it happens.
So I'm slowly lifting up each pin. The top. I'll do the bottom pin first. So I'm slowly pulling it up, and there's like almost like the sound of like metal settling as each little notch in the hinge like undoes as the pin's coming out. And then when it gets to the top, my hand kind of just flies up and smacks the top of the bottom of the top hinge, and I cut my hand open a little bit. I'm like, son of a...
Do I understand what I'm looking at? Because I'm watching him.
I mean, yeah, you can definitely see he's doing something that is physically impossible. You can definitely observe that he is like grabbing this in a way that would either require him to have insane levels of strength or something else going on. As he is kind of just able...
pauses from hitting the hinge with his kettle helmet, just looking to gasp.
Yeah, as you all observe this, as I'd say the closest one is probably going to be Robert. You're able to really see it from the other side of where like the hinges actually are, and you can actually see at one point he's not even quite holding the hinge, and it's still coming out, like it's following the direction of his movement. As you are able to pop out the top hinge, and I imagine you repeat the same process for the other hinge at the bottom. There's only 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I did bottom first and then the top.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
And
easy enough.
I just watched him essentially pull these pins out in an inexplicable way.
Yeah, it almost looked like he like pulled them out with his mind, but like he made the movements as if he was. Very odd. And as far as all of you are aware, none of you know, other than maybe 1 or 2 of you, other people have talents like yourselves. These are things that have recently developed in your lives. You are all adults, some of you a bit older than one another, and this is something within the last few months that has developed, that any time you tried to show someone was not met with a good response. So to see someone else with something similar is definitely strangely comforting.
Ringtail's reaction.
Nice.
Surprise Pikachu.
Nice.
Yeah, you get both of the hinges out.
And who did this?
This was Marsalis.
Marsalis. Is Marsalis in the cell next to me?
Yes. No.
Yes. No.
Yes.
No? Okay.
I'm sorry, you were the closest one. I apologize. I got the layout wrong in my head. He went from left to right reading them. And yeah, Marsalis was the second one he read, so you would have been the closest, and then Ringtail.
Not worried about it. Is he next to me?
Yeah, just a few feet over.
Did I make that guard cry when I told him the pocket watch was thrown out by his wife?
Oh, 100%.
Give me a knowledge check.
You got it. I got a 4.
You think you did?
You think you that
That makes
is
sense.
hilarious. You think you did. Only you think
Yeah.
you did it.
Gosh, did I need to tell him that truth? Was that my responsibility?
Yeah, you get those hinges out, and the door is just barely sitting on the frame of the hinges, since there's nothing actually.
Is it safe for me to, like, I'm not gonna inflict harm if I just, like, push it out so it doesn't fall back on me?
I mean, you can certainly do that.
I mean,
If
wouldn't it
nobody-
fall in because of the hinges?
Well, there's no, the hinges aren't clasped on anything anymore.
I see.
I just want to know that, like, if I push it forward, I'm not gonna squish a raccoon.
No, he's not
No,
stood in
I'm
front
not,
of
I'm
your.
not in front of your cell.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. then I'll
Close to
push
the
it
door and close to Nico.
Actually, maybe I won't push it forward because it's gonna be very loud.
Okay.
I'll be like, hey, what was your name, Jack? Come help me with this.
You ask the
You see how tall I am?
the
see
7-foot man asks the 2.5-foot raccoon for help.
What?
Hey, extra hands
Let
is
it be.
extra
Let me
hands.
help you with that. What the heck was that? You're just pulling metal out of things.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I can't let go.
As you see, he's holding the bars. He like physically unclasps his fingers. His palms are not letting go of the door.
Okay, I slide like the kettle helmet like under the thing so it doesn't like crush the ground. Or like the lip of the kettle helmet so like it catches the door
Sure.
slightly
Yeah.
so it doesn't fall on someone's toes.
That is a very creative solution to that. No check required. You are able to set the door down if you so wish, Marsalis.
Okay, then I will set the door down.
Yeah. You're able to utilize the helmet and kind of prop it up so it doesn't fall any which way. And easily you can walk in and out of your cell if you'd like to.
Well, I will step out of my cell.
All right.
Am I able to remove my kettle helmet now that the danger is past?
Give me a knowledge check.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be a 5.
Seems like a great idea. You want your helmet back, and you know that's your spoils that you're
Oh,
entitled
I'm
to.
100% taking that helmet.
As you do, I would like you and Marsalis to make a dexterity check.
Boy howdy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh boy, helmet.
That is a 16.
That's a 2,
Oh,
Okay.
which makes sense.
Ringtail, as you grab this helmet out, you are not at all remembering the door that you just used this to prop it up. And you see this thing starting to fall on you, and you try and run the long way rather than the short way out. And this thing is going to squish you, and it is going to hurt. And seeing as body, let me verify. Your bad being body. Everyone is starting with 10 health, but if body is your stat choice of bad, you are starting at 8 health.
I see.
And this is gonna do a little bit of damage. So
Ow.
you better hope. Pray and hope. think this is a reasonable damage die. You are so lucky. This thing catches your foot as it could have been so much worse. You will take 1 point of damage. So go ahead and just notate that your max HP somewhere is 8, and you currently have 7.
Understood.
Everyone else has 10, unless you took your good stat to be body, in which yours would be a 12.
This is Ringtail currently.
Yep.
So does that mean my health stat is at 8 since I took it? That is my bad.
That is correct. Yes.
Okay, just wanted to be.
Your max is 10, unless your bad is body, in which it is an 8, and if your good is body, it would be a 12. I think
Just
3 of
over.
you took body as your bad as well, so that's really funny.
You just look over at Ringtail, and he's just like, in just sheer act, trying his best not to let out a blood-curdling scream.
It like stubbed your toe so bad. Like,
it's more like emotional damage than it is
Yeah.
probably physical.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
it hurts.
You are trying your darndest not to just curse up a storm right here.
Mhm.
Just like,
Robert, what are you up to in the meantime? Are you just observing quietly, nothing else?
And in the meantime, I'm just observing quietly. I'm in no hurry to get out or anything because I do recognize that I should be in jail for what I did. So
Okay.
I'm at peace with it, not actively trying to get out.
Understood. Nico, yourself?
I am very. I'm still contemplating how he was able to pull those pins. Adding in the fact that he wasn't able to let go of. Because you said his palms were stuck to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You-
So
You
I
do
am.
have that thought. Do you
I am like.
do you think to speak up about it,
Analyzing.
or you're just like nervously quiet about it?
I'm gonna stay nervously quiet. I'm also trying to think of how to get out of my cell. Seeing that everyone is now attempting, I have a feeling. I have a gut feeling that I would be an accomplice even if I were to stay in. So now I'm desperately thinking of how to get out.
Mhm. But not immediately reacting or doing something in particular.
Correct. No, I'm sitting and watching very, very intently
Mhm.
on everything that's happening.
Understood. Cool. Well, our two individuals who have successfully managed their way out in one way or another, what are you two up to?
Did he ever open the desk?
No, he did not.
rip
Okay,
my
I wasn't
poor little.
What was that?
I think he said rip his
I said-
little fork.
Yes. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
The little fork.
He didn't get the door. Part of me kind of wants to.
Oh, also, it came down with a crash as, you know, it dropped.
We should probably get the other two out of here and go.
Not a bad idea. But it was like a helmet.
Is there anything I could do to help this little rat on the ground that's like crippled?
Help by opening that door for him. The more the merrier.
I like pull
I'm
my
not-
foot out from under the door.
Easy enough.
what is the light situation in this jailhouse?
Yeah, there is a single lantern hanging from the ceiling beam towards the top of the room. The room is a little taller than you'd expect, maybe about 10 feet up, and there's a lantern dimly lighting the entire room, just about as it sways with the wind as it picks up and ceases.
Is there...
Is it a
So, the
lantern?
wind, is there a window?
That there is, yes. There are
it
a couple
daylight
of like
outside?
small... Yeah, I mean, you know it's about 1 o'clock, give or take.
Okay.
Probably closer to 2 at this point.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Great. So how do we get these guys out of here?
Oh no, Magic Man, you just took the hinges off. Want to do that again?
I would like to make a point that the hinges are still attached to my fingertips.
What?
Is he holding on to them like he's grabbing them, or are they just dangling from his fingertips?
They're just like stuck.
Oh,
Is he grabbing them though, or are they
No.
just like his hands are down
They're
and they're
just-
dangling?
They're just
Stuck
dangling.
to your hands?
They're
They're just
kind of
there now?
loosely dangling.
So I'm still kind of
Ring-
trying to
ring-
figure this thing out, and
Till goes up and grabs one of them.
Yeah, you're
Maybe,
easily able to like
fuck
pull
it
it
off.
away, but like you could tell it by itself did not want to come off.
he could feel the magnetic force.
That is correct.
What the-
Yes.
What is this? What are you? Was your skin made of magnetite? What the heck?
Like I said, I'm still trying to figure this out. I'm really good at picking up metal things. I really suck at dropping them.
Yeah, I noticed.
And I mean, that was a little comical, but
Details.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come quick, come here.
All right, I'll walk over and I'll try my hardest again to do this. Try to do it as similarly as I did before.
Okay, so as he reaches in and goes to grab the top, I will put my hand near the bottom as if I'm trying to push the bolt up, and I want to send some shadow tendrils up in between the bolt and the in between the pin and the hinge.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. That sounds as you described. So between the two of you, describe how you are able to do what you are attempting to do.
I'm kind of gonna do the same thing that I did before, where I'm just gonna sit there and I'm gonna try to concentrate as much as I can into
Go ahead.
making sure that like my concentration kind of varies as to like I'm trying to do this as quickly but as skillfully as possible, so I'm not like just ripping out everything and
Sure.
have no control kind of thing.
As you activate the shadowy tendrils, Ringtail's fight or flight senses just kick in, and this is basically just him. What? What is that? No. What? How?
So my goal here was to put my hand near the bottom and make it look like my thumb was shoving really hard.
So you're intentionally trying to
hide.
show this from or hide this from everyone?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
I will have everyone here.
Never mind. Rewind that.
Everyone here will make a knowledge check to see if they can kind of deduce it. And if you are trying to contest it, Nobu, you will
I'll roll as
also roll. That is correct. And for no important reason, I am also rolling something.
Why do I highly doubt that?
You said knowledge, right?
Yep.
Was the... Alright. So that would be a 16.
that would be a 15 for Robert.
That'd be a 15 from Marsalis.
Yikes, guys! I got a 10.
All right. So everyone can see this.
So as I was saying,
Like, you try to hide it, but, like, you end up making it slightly more obvious. And it is just, like, after a few seconds, you see everyone, like, intently looking at you helping. And you just decide, I'm not going to bother hiding this anymore.
I've got strong thumbs.
strong thumbs.
I would think
Buddy.
that's more than strong thumbs.
I don't think those are thumbs anymore.
I think you got iron rods for thumbs.
You guys saw?
It's kind of hard to
Kinda
miss
hard to
dark,
miss.
or shadowy tendrils coming from your hands.
Ooh, shadows came out of your fingers.
That ain't natural.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I kind of curl up and huddle down.
Ooh, that's cool as crap. What are you doing?
Listen, kid, that's not the weirdest thing in here. Trust me.
It really isn't. That
We're
that
standing-
little cool man.
you
That
were
is the weirdest
standing
thing by
within-
far.
You were standing within 10 square feet of a talking rodent.
At this
Sorry,
point,
no offense.
Talking rodent.
At this point, as you get the door off the hinges between the two of you, you all like. How do you react to that? Like getting the door off the hinges. How do people interact with one another?
What do you mean?
Do people say anything? You know, how to like physically do something? I don't know, maybe a fist bump, a head pat. I don't know.
Ringtail would be like, nice. One more person to get out of here.
I don't know. I was gonna say, I feel like we need to get one more person out here before we start celebrating.
Yeah, if he wants to get out, that is, Mr. Pacifist Man. He hasn't moved an inch since he got here.
Robert, it is at this time you are looking at everyone. You observe the guard standing directly behind both Ringtail and Marsalis, holding his set of keys, and he is just aghast.
Does me and my Marsalis is both simultaneously turn around and stare at him?
You both slowly turn around as you see Robert staring at him first.
Hey, how you doing, guardsman? I'll be so honest. I do not know what these three chaps are doing. I'm telling myself. You cannot blame me. Okay.
You're a dirty liar, and you know that.
Who the first one out? What are you talking about?
Okay.
I proceed
okay.
to then bite the guard's leg.
Oh,
Robert was not
I
the
will
first
give
one
you a
out.
chance to reconsider that after I was gonna, because he was gonna interrupt you for.
Okay, proceed.
I was actually on order to let you all out, because we have other, more dangerous criminals coming in. You can just see he sighs and face palms, looking at one door that is completely on the floor, and the other door that is currently stuck to Marsalis.
What? Wait, it's stuck to me still?
I thought it was the hinges that were stuck to it.
Yes, the hinges
Or at
are
least one
stuck
of the
to
hinges.
you, and the door is like loosely in its frame, kind of swinging freely.
It's swinging with no hinges? That's a death trap.
Yeah, it's about to fall off. Nico is in a ball in his cell. Robert is just watching. Ringtail is about half an inch away from biting this man's leg before he says this.
He pauses mid action to bite. He's like,
Mid chomp.
No, he just slightly pats it, dusts it off, and waddles back away.
Can you all put the doors back, and I'll come let
Make
you.
him. Can we make him
No,
make a
you know what?
persuasion
Never
check?
mind. I'm just gonna let you two out, and you two also out, and we'll have someone handle this, I guess.
I'm sorry for this mess.
How'd you get the door? He looks at you, Marsalis. How'd you get the hinges out with your bare hands?
Oh, you wouldn't believe the strength of this dude's thumbs. It's crazy. I would not want to thumb wrestle this dude. That would be the end of me.
I would like a charisma check from you,
Oh.
Ringtail.
Okay.
Need to beat a 6.
Surprise charisma.
That's going to be a 5.
Oh,
Right.
He knows.
He sees the bolt still dangling off your fingers.
I technically said nothing.
You haven't said anything, but Ringtail
'Cause
has
I didn't get
spoken
a
for you.
Unfortunately.
That was your first mistake.
I am going to have to put this in your permanent record.
Is there something I can do to counter event that? As in.
Are you asking in character or out of character?
In character.
You're asking the guard if you can counter event it.
I'm like, no, like, is there anything we can do to counter event that? Like, is there something I can do to make that not a thing that happens?
No. That you are committing a crime on top of the crime that you already committed as we
Listen,
were
do you
letting
really
you
wanna
out.
add more paperwork to this? Do you really want to be sitting here late at night when you could be out with your friends?
It's like 2:30 p.m. You guys have been in here for over an hour. How
It's
did
5
you...
o'clock somewhere.
Listen, I have to acknowledge this as a paranormal event that you are capable of doing.
Oh, it's most certainly paranormal, alright.
The church will be in contact with you, and if you try to skip town, the punishment will be far worse. So,
Okay, now asking out of character.
yes.
Are there consequences for putting this guard go to sleep?
I mean, you can certainly try, is the answer to every question.
What?
The infamous phrase.
That terrifies me.
I have a question. Is he holding the clipboard of information in his hands?
He is holding a ledger as well as keys.
I see. What if he looks over and he sees a little tiny S drawn in the side corner of it?
That doesn't help here. That is negative help.
Negative aura. Do you say anything else after this directly to him, Marsalis, as he tells you, like, you're not allowed to leave the town?
I'm trying. What do we think will be the consequences of icing a guard in the first 20 minutes of the session?
Well, we have to ask the question: how many guards are actually in this town? Information that we don't actually know.
You, Ringtail, can give me a knowledge check to get a vague, and I mean very vague, concept.
I can do that. Just for the funsies.
Sure.
Well, that would be a 7, so I kind of just am like, there's a
Somewhere
there's a
between 10 and 1,000.
few. Yeah.
At least 10, though.
I like to believe he's only been in town for probably like maybe 3 hours max.
A couple days, maybe a couple weeks at most.
And he's really not been paying attention.
No. He scribbles something down in his notes, and unlocks Robert from his cell before walking out with like a frustrated sigh.
Does he have the note in his hands?
He has a ledger in his hands, and he is actively writing.
He's actively writing?
Yes. As he turns his back towards you and continues walking out of the room. He
Hey,
then...
Jack, go get that ledger.
How does Ringtail respond to this?
Oh, I didn't know he was talking to me.
Yep. Ringtail Jack.
I said, hey, Jack, go get that ledger.
I don't, like, why? Why? They're letting us out.
Yeah. They're letting the talking raccoon go, but they're gonna let me go because I got sticky fingers, literally?
I mean, do you... Listen, buddy.
Tell you what, get the ledger, you get all the forks. All of them. I will find every single one and get them for you.
Make a persuasion check.
Ringtail, that is not a good deal.
No contested checks. You have to actually
Oh.
convince one another when it comes to charisma.
Okay. Oh, okay. Understood.
Jack, you saw me literally have metal stuck to my fingers. If there's something that you want that is metal, I will get it for you. I have the connections to get you what you need.
Ringtail ponders this. Alright, tell you what, if an opportunity happens to pass by, maybe.
Thank you. That's all.
You see the guard slowly walking away from you, aloof to the conversation for plot's sake, and he stands on the other side, out of the door, holding the door open for the lot of you.
I think we need to go.
Yeah. He's letting us out. Let's go. Come on.
Nico and
Okay,
Robert.
I'm coming.
Yeah. Just making sure.
I just kind of head down, hood up, head down, kind of like slip out as casually and quietly as I can. I know that everyone is around. I'm well aware of that.
Yeah.
Oh, as I pass by the guard as I'm going through the door, I'm going to ask him, did I make that other guy cry?
Made someone cry. Huh?
Did I make the other guard cry?
He looks at you with confusion. Is this some sort of trick?
No, it's no trick. I'm just curious. Did I make him cry?
No?
Was he crying on the way out?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, have a nice day.
Okay.
And during that conversation, I'm using that conversation to distract him as I take Ledger out of the clipboard without him noticing.
Okay. Yeah, give me a dexterity check.
That would be a 16.
Wonderful. Yeah. You feel like you got it away from him very stealthily.
That wording concerns me.
I love being vague as a DM.
The ultimate power.
All right. Yeah, the lot of you are now into the guard kind of waiting area. There's not really a whole lot here. There's maybe like 2 on the other end of the room where they're just kind of having a lunch break, it seems. And they kind of just take a look at you as you guys walk out and then focus back on whatever they're talking about. As the other one stands in the doorway observing the mess that has been made in the jail cell and knowing that he has to fix this before the next prisoners get in here. But they allow you to leave freely from the jail with no issues.
Cool. So, what's next?
Well, firstly, I then slip you the piece of paper that I acquired very stealthily. And I give you an acknowledging look of like you owe me.
I kind of just give you that nod back of it is done.
Alright, well that was fun. I'm gonna go find trash.
Enjoy finding that trash man.
For
will
sake
enjoy
of
finding
the
that trash man.
story,
However, I have some questions.
yeah.
How the heck did you do that?
Yeah. That is something I would like to know as well.
I feel like this is something we shouldn't discuss. Because I don't discuss my affairs in public.
Well, that's
No,
fair.
no,
That's perfectly
I
fair,
understand.
good sir. Let's go find a place to discuss this then. All right?
What can I ask? Like, are there dining establishments in this area that are like secluded?
Yeah. You see all sorts of places. I'll say all of you have walked through the town at the bare minimum and have seen a couple places. Can you possibly describe what sort of thing you might be looking for?
I'm looking for something like a small, like hole-in-the-wall-esque restaurant or meeting place. Something that's like
Small
something that's not too crowded but not too empty. So stuff.
So
doesn't look
describe a location more than a concept, because I have a
Okay.
couple of locations already pre-established.
weird. I'm looking for a place that I can go in. As they serve wine, or they have
The tavern.
sure.
You want the tavern of the town.
I don't want the tavern. I
There-
want
There is
There's one.
there is one tavern.
Okay.
It is
there
not
a-
that big of a town.
Is there a place that we can go that's not going to draw a bunch of attention if we start talking about stuff like this?
I mean, you can certainly
'Cause-
go and try and find out. I mean, technically, you can make any place a secluded place if you are careful enough. But the tavern is
Indeed,
usually the
true.
type for conversations here and there, so.
Would Ringtail know of any establishments that might be more secluded in a way?
Would you?
If I could roll a knowledge. Because he's been sifting around the different places in which there has been trash. So he's probably going to
enough.
have an idea.
Yeah. Remind me of the question that you're asking specifically.
Would I know of any establishment that would be away from prying eyes, but it'd still be public enough in which it wouldn't be out of the question people would be
Probably
visiting?
the inn. Specifically,
Probably the
it's,
inn.
it's connected to the tavern. You theoretically could get a room and speak there. As you know, they tend to have the most secluded spaces.
Alright. Do we have any gold to purchase a room?
How successful was my legitimate business?
Roll me a d10.
A D10.
You specifically.
That's gonna be this guy. That is an 8.
You have 8 gold. That
I
is
got
how
8 gold.
successful your business was. The rest of you, we will figure out that number as it makes sense.
Okay.
7.
As you all look for the inn and Ringtail seems to be like walking and talking, you guys, after maybe a couple minutes, walk upon the Willow Rest. As the lot of you, I assume, all walk in together. I will just assume the party all wants to do the same thing unless you interrupt me and say I want to actually go do something else. Though
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
okay with
like
that.
I would like
This
you
is more
guys at least
personal.
right now as the DM's
Mhm.
request
Right
for you
now.
guys to try working together or whatever. Anyway,
Right now, the
Pressing
DM
the-
has decided the best route, the greatest route is
It's
to go
the
to
best.
the inn. It's the greatest inn in the whole town, in all of Merrow. No one can compare.
Yep. And as you guys, approach the inn and walk inside, you guys are greeted by a man, general looking dude, nothing fancy, short brown hair. He seems to be sweeping the front area. Says, looking for a room?
Yeah. How much for a room in this fine establishment of yours?
I think that would be 1 gold piece for the night.
You know what? Just to make it worth it, since there's so many of us, let me give you 2. It's the least I can do.
Oh, well then if you'd like to stay for 2 nights, I can open you a tab.
Absolutely, let's do that. Thank
Oh.
you, sir.
All right, and I just need your first name.
First name is Marsalis.
Marsalis. Oh, the business owner. I heard you was in town.
Exactly. And see, we know each other here.
I am not as familiar with your products or whatever it is you do, but your names definitely come up in business owner conversations. You know, yeah, we can get you in a room, 2 gold. I think the lot of you could spend 3 nights here. I'll give you an extra night on the house for 2 gold.
Much appreciated, my dear sir.
Appreciated.
As he takes your 2 gold, puts it into a cash drawer, locks it up immediately, and then pulls out a key from under the desk and hands it to you. And he points down the hall to his left with his hand extended, and he says, room 6 on the right. Can't miss it. I mean, you can, but it'd be a little weird if you did. There's only
Ringtail
like...
just bumps into the end of the hallway and sees the door and just goes in.
Pardon my friend. He's in a little bit of a hurry to get off his feet.
Sure. He kind of scratches his head looking at the raccoon and you calling him your friend and just kind of shrugs it off for now.
I wave at him at the end of the hallway.
I'll retcon that and I'll say associate.
Ooh. At first he's like, he understands it, and then immediately after he's confused even more.
Oh, great.
And then just kind of ignores it for now and says, I'll see you around, Mr. Marsalis.
Vector.
Mr. Vector.
You just hear from the room 6 that was just open. Hey, you got any shampoos in here?
not like a hotel or anything. It's a room with a bed.
This isn't a Super 8.
No, the name of the place is actually Super 7. No,
Super.
No, it's actually 6-7.
It is no.
Instead of Super 8, it's Mediocre 9.
Oh my gosh! It is the Willow Rest.
The Willow Rest, yes. Mediocre.
Yeah. The four of you all crowd into this room. There are 4 sleeping mats already made up. It is 3 in the afternoon, but you've got your housing secured. At the very least.
Are there any like chairs or anything, something that we could pull up and all sit and walk?
No. There are beds.
All right, cool. Then we're sitting on beds.
Not even beds. There are bed rolls. So like, kind of
We're sitting on the floor.
yeah, effectively, yeah. Definitely not the highest class, but it could be worse.
Are they good bed rolls?
They are bed rolls.
They are bed rolls and they are hours for 3 nights.
Give me a bedroll check. D20.
Okay. Let's see. It's a 20. I can't freaking believe it. It's a 20.
They
What did you
are
buy?
they are probably the nicest bedrolls that you've ever seen, but they are still bedrolls.
Ringtail's
It
eyes are just
smells
wide.
nice and clean. Exactly how you would want it to. Actually, no.
I haven't-
It doesn't smell nice and clean. It smells exactly like you would want it to. Whether that's clean or not, it's up to you.
I have not seen a bedroll this pristine in all of my life. What the heck?
It looks brand new. Like, it looks like maybe nobody's ever slept in it.
I'm going to poke it with a stick. I'm very suspicious of this bedroll.
Be right
Yeah.
back. I'm gonna use the restroom. My character's following around.
Yeah. We'll just go ahead and take a 5-minute pause break for everyone.
Oh, okay, that works too.
Resume right where we left off, I think. Is my timer going? Yep, there we go. Okay. Cool. Last we left off, momentarily, before our no boo break.
Jeez.
I'll cut that from the VOD, don't worry.
Oh, it's fine. I think it's funny.
Yeah. Last we left off, the four of you found a quiet and comfortable inn to settle into.
No.
I got that reference, guys. I'm not so unk that I missed that one.
I didn't get it.
In and in. You guys are in and in.
Anyway.
What was that?
That was my joke didn't land, and I took 1d4 of psychic damage
Oh, that's funny.
internally.
Momo lost one of my die.
Ah, he caught it. There you go.
Oh no, we're good. We're good.
Oh gosh.
Internally. Get it?
In. Because we're in and in.
For sure, he can make the joke.
That was anyway. Yeah, you guys are present in this room. You close
So
the door.
I take it we're all sitting down now.
Yeah, you are sat now on these comfortable, seemingly new bedrolls.
Ringtail is not. He's too suspicious of them. He's still poking it with a stick.
You poke it, and it looks pretty comfortable.
Slowly sets kettle helmet on bedroll.
Oh, you never picked up the kettle helmet earlier. You did.
I
leave-
thought I did.
you
Picked it up when I grabbed it from the door.
You did grab it, and then you were too busy trying to avoid not being hit by the door. And then it was crushed under the door.
Ringtail has a new objective.
Did he walk out with the hinge pins?
Yeah, that's a great question, actually. Did you? Or did you,
I
try
would've-
to shake them off?
Before we left, I would have made an active point to take them off and keep at least one with me.
Okay.
Ringtail probably has the other one.
So you
They
have
did pull it off.
you have 2 of the 4 that you have taken off.
Correct.
So
Then
you
I
stole 2 in total. Got it. Noted.
stole.
Well, stole, acquired, details.
Potato.
Legitimate business, folks. Legitimate business. Anyway,
Legitimate business.
Yeah.
Legitimate business.
the, fo-
Anyway.
the 4 of you
I would buy from this man.
are quietly in this room.
So, I guess any
So
questions?
explain to me your dark magic so I don't have to smite you.
Smite me? What, you can smite people now?
I'm not telling. I'll never tell.
Well,
I'll
never tell.
I don't know if I'm any more the concern. This rat can smite people.
I guess I'm stuck with you guys since you guys know my secret.
Well, clearly you're not the only one that has secrets here. I mean, how long have you had your thing?
Since I was a little kid, my my family tried to keep us hidden because I think they knew.
Okay. And you, Jack, how long have you been?
I was like, I answered your question.
You,
Sorry.
Jack, how long have you been you?
I've always been me, I guess. What are you asking?
Well, there's not many other talking animals walking around here.
Oh, I see. I see. Yes,
Oh.
I would imagine there'd be some kind of pacifism here. Okay, no, yeah, no. I've always been this way. That's just who I am. I am a raccoon folk. That's normal, or at least it's normal where I come from.
Okay, you weren't like a regular raccoon and you fell into like a vat of something, or like you just stood up one day and decided you liked it better.
No, I've always been what is effectively a sentient raccoon, as it were. That's just always how I was born in this. My mother was a raccoon, a sentient raccoon. My father was a sentient raccoon. My Uncle Jerry's a possum. We don't talk about him though. But this is normal for me.
Okay.
Nico kind of perks up. So, like, there's a whole civilization of your species? Like, is it a functioning society? And are there, like,
I don't know about
different
functioning.
tribes? and,
I
like-
will chime in for a little bit of lore here just to kind of fill in the cracks, so you don't have to fill in everything. Your family is a society in the least capacity, but you guys are social with one another and you live together, so that counts in your mind. You think that to yourself.
Hmm.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, we're sociable. We have a society, I suppose. I guess. Probably normal to me. I don't know. Is it normal to you to have a society? Do you have a
Are
problem
there-
with society?
Are there other species that... And as I'm asking you these questions, you kind of see me become less timid and anxious-ridden, and more just like I'm very curious and invested in your answers. I'm kind of like hanging on your words. So are there like other others of your kind? Like, is there like, you said I know you said you don't talk about your uncle, but your uncle's a possum. Like, that's interesting. Is there like a possum? And I'm just starting to like throw 20 questions at you, so I'm intentionally not stopping.
I mean, yeah, I guess there's probably more. I don't know. I just know of raccoons and a possum. I don't know if there are more than one possums. I just know that there's a possum who happens to be sentient. Who we consider an uncle. Now, if you looked at my family tree, we can discuss that once you've gained exalted reputation.
Fascinating. Interesting. And so now I like turn and start mumbling to myself, so you can ignore me.
Your
Mumble,
follower
mumble.
bar is not maxed out.
So I've had this thing for a few years, and I'll pull out the pin and just kind of like you hear like just you know like pop, like to my palm, and kind of just hold it there like above. Like my palm is very much
I tried
My hand is
I
very
tried
much
to
so
attach
open.
the other one. That's like I tried to attach the other pin like under it to see if it magnetizes to the pin attached to your hand.
I would say as you open your hand, like how close is your hand to my hand?
Probably about a foot.
I'd probably, I don't know, Jay, you can interrupt me, but I'd say it probably would just come as soon as you open your hand, it would just
Flies up.
attach to them. Yeah, it would just fly up to my palm.
Yep. It attaches to his
Huh.
palm specifically.
That's
Yeah, so
really
I've had
weird,
this
I'm
for
not
a
gonna
while.
lie. Do I still have like the discarded remnants of my fork?
Yeah.
Of my broken fork?
It's broken into like two pieces.
I'm gonna see if it's now the question of the hour. What kind of metal is the fork made of?
Great question.
Let's say it's like a kind of like pewter or silver, so it's not like a class stainless. It's like something that might have a trace amount of lead to it, and I'm gonna like if that flies up to your hand, or at least if the pieces do.
I would say it wouldn't fly up, but you could probably feel that there's a magnetic force pulling on it.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely does. Based on forks of that time, I had to do a quick
you had to look?
research. Yeah.
Research? Okay.
Once again, like you don't quite see what he's pulling out, but as he pulls it out of his pocket, it like flies up to your hand pretty quickly because he's experimenting, and you don't know what he's experimenting with, so you don't question it too hard. And it flies up at your hand, and I want you to try and make a dexterity check to try and either dodge it, grab it, or whatever you think makes the most sense.
Well, that's a hard thing because how would I grab it if I've got two door pins? In my hand?
Or you can try and withstand
Don't you?
the damage that you take from this.
I'm taking damage from this.
Yeah, it's a fork. Pointy end.
It's
It's a broken fork.
It's a
It's
broken
still got
fork.
it's still got a
Yeah.
pointy end to it.
I don't think
Yeah.
it would. I don't think it would do that much damage to him if it's being like a foot away, though.
Yeah, if it's only a foot, it's not hitting terminal velocity in 12 inches.
Yeah.
Give me a body check
Like,
to
your body
avoid
check,
taking any damage.
that's a 12.
Ah, yes. The most,
Yeah,
the most lethal
that's
thing in
that's
the
all
world.
I was asking.
Fork damage.
Like it hits your hand, it kind of pokes it, but it doesn't hurt you.
Okay, that's good to know.
But like you definitely like if he was less careful, that could have hurt you.
hmm
And if you didn't see it coming, you might not have braced a little bit for it.
Noted.
So, are there like other things that stick to you other than just metal, or is it just metals
metal?
of any kind?
That's kind of what I've been, for lack of a better word, experimenting with. Kind of still on the figuring out what does and does not work realm.
hmm
Right now, it seems to be most things that are generically magnetic, but some things that
So
but
basically,
there-
most ions, you say.
But there are some metallic objects that aren't magnetic that I've not moved but have felt force, kind of.
So it just depends.
Yeah, I know I have.
Would I
to
at least have like a copper coin on me?
Sure.
I take out a
Actually,
copper coin and,
So I still have gold pieces.
So everyone has at least 1 gold. In particular, at the bare minimum. But right now, I would like you to roll a d20, 10 or higher, good, 9 or lower, bad.
That everybody.
No, just him.
just me.
Yep, because you're checking to see what
Oh.
you have in your pockets.
Okay. That's a 16.
Yeah, you have 3 gold pieces.
Nice.
So you can.
Can I transmute one into many different pennies?
There is only 1 currency type, and it is gold.
Beans. All right, then I'll just take a gold piece out and see if it'll like magnetize to him, or if it has like a pull, or how strong of a pull.
Is gold magnetic?
Gold is not magnetic.
Unless it's really impure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
let's make it-
You hold it out, and it just kind of stays there in your hand.
Well, there goes that idea for the future.
I saw where you were going with that, and I like it, but not yet. But put a pin in
Honest
that.
businessman on shit.
But put a pin in that.
Businessman on shit. I see.
With that, Robert, you've been pretty quiet. What's
Robert.
what's going on in your head?
How's it going?
Observing the interaction that's been going on.
How would
Not
how would you
sure.
say your emotions are right now?
Right now, emotionally feeling simultaneously conflicted, yet a symbol of peace.
Repeat
that
that
there's
last
other
part again.
people.
It's
Coming out.
yeah.
Ugh, we love Discord. Simultaneously, a bit easy. Also at peace, knowing that there's the comfort of knowing that there's other people that have powers, that have these talents.
Mm-hmm. So you'd say comfort. Okay, good to know. Nico, what's going on in your mind? Your thoughts?
So I've been mumbling to myself, kind of theorizing the existence of beast folk species and the potential ramifications for that. Thus, the mumbling to myself, kind of disengaging from the rest of everyone. But when the conversation shifts to gosh, I'm still learning the name, guys. When the conversation shifts
Marsalis.
to Marsalis's powers, I then am very astutely watching this as they attempt to stick different metal objects to him.
Just, I hate to be the guy who says this, but I just now noticed that you edited our nicknames.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did that right as you
That's
introduced
very helpful,
yourselves.
actually.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, I gotta look. Okay.
Now I feel like the unobservant moron.
That's okay. True to character.
What?
I love you. You know
How would you like some concrete shoes?
that. Only if you wear some metal shoes.
Metal. No.
All right. Cool. As you're thinking about that, Nico,
Yeah.
you notice that like the wind kind of comes to like a very soft breeze. Very, very relaxing through the windows. As you're probably, let's just say you're like further into the room. Maybe the other two are more towards the middle of the room. The two having the discussion. As you're kind of closer to the windows, maybe under a windowsill, you feel just a nice breeze coming through.
Okay.
It's very relaxing and calming. Nothing else of note.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a fun little flavor.
Fun little flavor. Okay.
I would like to make a quick note real quick.
Mhm.
That I would like to detach the metallic objects from me as best I can.
Sure.
Because I want to
focus on
canonically
it.
know that I want to canonically know that we don't just walk out the next morning with stuff still stuck to my hand.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. Yeah. It takes you a sec. You kind of instinctively, you're still trying to grab it off of yourself, and that just gets it stuck to your other hand. And you do that like once or twice, and you're like, ugh. And you focus on just unmagnetizing and seeing the items fall to the floor.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Do you know if the temperature of objects, if it affects magnetism or not? Because I may be able to help with you.
Technically. Oh, you're not asking me. You're asking him.
Yeah, asking him in character.
You know, I don't think that's something I've ever tried, but I don't know. Maybe that's something we could discuss or be open to in the future.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Again, I feel like if an object's being heated or cooled down could help lose its magnetism, then I may be able to help you remove said objects.
I mean,
Can I make a knowledge check to know when iron loses its magnetism?
I am going to say no.
Okay.
Because I don't think a raccoon is going to. I don't think most people are going to be capable of knowing this at this
I don't
point
think
in
think he
history.
would either, but me as a person, I know what that is, and I'm like, would I know this?
yeah, that's the thing that's frustrating is that as a person, I know that this is a factual thing.
Yes, this
And
is
it's infuriating me that I have to act like it's not.
yes.
That I don't know.
This
In
is
person versus in character knowledge.
yes, and also
Long
it
as
is
this thing,
session
like,
1. Don't
Yeah.
worry about that. You don't know everything off
Yeah.
the rip. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what you don't know. At least regarding
much.
like mechanics and that. Yeah, that's the whole point. You guys have the
Yeah.
chance to test and stress all of the
Experiment.
things. Yes.
So as they're going through this, I'm just gonna look over to Nico and be like, so what's your story? What's going on with you? Dark tendrils are shooting at your fingers.
And as
Respectfully,
you
if you want to talk about it.
as you
Don't
begin
have
to
to.
talk to me, my demeanor changes back to being kind of shy and anxious.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I got separated from my sister a long time ago, and I've been trying to find her, and yeah, I don't know where my ability came from. It's like a glove. It just fits and it feels natural. I don't know. I'll stop talking.
Fascinating. That reminds me, I should probably check in with my sister at some point. But dark tendrils is coming out of your hands. That's just, I don't think I've ever heard or seen that ever in my life. And I'm the talking raccoon. according to you folk, at least.
Well, I guess let me hold still. What is the what's the light like in the room?
There are 2 torches on the entrance of the room. I'd say you're probably in the darkest part. Underneath the windowsill, there are some shadows being cast as the sun is starting to go down a little bit. We're probably closer to like 4-ish, maybe 5.
Are they torches or are they well sconces?
They're well sconces because
Okay.
yes.
Because full torch indoors is not that deal.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I move kind of more toward the sconce, the lamp, whatever.
Okay.
Magic sconce.
And Mr. Raccoon, sir, if you could just stand, and I kind of point gesture.
You can call me either Ringtail or Jack. Either one works. Don't call me my race. That's freaking racist.
Well, I mean, you would call people. I just assumed you would call raccoons.
I could call you Human if you'd like, Mr. Human.
I mean, it would make sense. Anyway, can you stand over here?
I reluctantly go over there.
Okay, so he gets in position. I kind of standing next to the lamp, and I can now very well see the shadows being spread throughout the room, the little bit of flicker, and I take a deep breath. Are you gonna have me roll an emotion? I'm gonna attempt to use my stuff here.
No, I'll never have you roll emotion. I want you to describe what your character is feeling in the moment as precisely as you can.
Okay. So willingly using his ability in front of others is not something that Nico's really ever
Tried.
Because like it was taught to him at a very young age from his parents that it was taboo.
This is a new development in your life. Do remember that. So that would not be quite correct.
Okay.
But stepping out of your comfort zone would have been not.
Yeah. Okay. So
more vaguely, right?
Yeah. Okay. Family lived very secluded and didn't necessarily trust others outside of themselves.
Sure.
Okay. So kind of feeling anxious due to them already kind of knowing and now performing, quote unquote, performing for them. I'm going to attempt to cover Ringtail's eyes with the shadows.
Okay. Yeah. Describe it as it happens.
Okay. So I like gesture out to the shadows on the ground, and as I do so, the shadow from my hand projected onto the ground begins to extend and then snake toward Ringtail, and then climb up his body and toward his face, and then wrap around his eyes.
Yeah, Ringtail's not going to like that at all. He's going to probably going into a bit of a panic, like, why did you, Jace, no, why is it dark? I don't like this.
And go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought you wanted me to show you this was.
Why you show me? Don't make me blind, kid. Gosh.
Immediately, you feel as you're panicking, those shadows start to pull themselves back towards you, like very loosely, kind of like they
like,
kind of
shed.
pulse in and out, like mostly in, but they kind of like a tidal wave, or not a tidal wave, like a wave, like how it goes in and then back out and in more and then back out and then in. It kind of like that, but like way faster.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And so, like, in response to Ringtail's reaction to my ability, I begin to like get worked up and kind of panic, and I'm sorry. I'm so, and then the shadows retreat and kind of come back, and you can see now, and
They kind of envelop Nico a little bit more. Like Nico just appears a bit darker as this happens, as these shadows kind of fade. Yeah, you see all of that.
Yeah.
Right after they're off your eyes, you can see them retreating from you in these like pulsing waves as they kind of envelop him, and then this like slight shroud of darkness that was fully blocking him for like a split second start to fade over him. Holy cinematic ending to that song.
Yeah, really.
Now that is terrifying. Not gonna like it. That's terrifying.
Robert, how
sorry.
does this make
But-
you
I'm
feel?
sorry.
But no. This we can work with this. Ideas, very good ideas.
I just. Anyway, yeah,
Robert, how does
Yep.
this make you feel?
I've now kind of like mentally shut down for a little bit.
Mhm. I definitely am anxious about Nico's power,
Mm,
just because the ability to somewhat at least control or manipulate shadows seems to me and my elvish ancestry seems dark energy-esque.
I see.
Like as though this is not something that is gifted by a good god per se, but by a evil god.
I see. Okay. I see the thought process. Marsalis, what are your thoughts?
That's freaking sick. You know what kind of business practices we could going on together with this?
You see, I have like a little tiny microscopic size of spectacles on the bridge of my nose with a little notepad writing this down.
As you're saying this, suddenly a rainstorm begins to appear out of seemingly nowhere. I mean, the weather was nice just a moment ago.
Well, guess we're not going out for any evening brunches, as it were.
No, we are not. The storm sounds nasty outside.
I don't know. I kind of want to go watch.
What, watch?
Yeah.
Watch what? This is the DM asking.
I want to watch the storm.
Just
Watch
look
the
through your
rain
window.
Yeah.
look out the window.
Yeah, I'll
I'm just
say.
there at the window.
I'll say as you look out the window, you are very confused where the storm came from. Like, it was just sunny through the windows maybe 5 minutes ago. And before that, while you guys were walking around, there wasn't a cloud in the sky.
What time of year is it?
We'll say mid-spring.
Mid-spring.
Not
Yeah, so it's
particularly
not unlikely for it to
known
rain.
for its like seasonal shifts suddenly. In fact, this is very uncharacteristic of normal weather patterns.
Can I roll, like, what would it be, wisdom or knowledge to be like, something about this doesn't seem right?
You can kind of tell. I mean, given the gist of if you are all observing the window and talking about the weather, you can kind of get that feeling.
Hey, were you guys expecting a rain showers in the forecast, or was what was it, red sun by morning, sailor take warning? I didn't see no red sun this morning.
You see nothing?
Huh. That's strange.
It's not the rainy season.
Robert, you know anything
Well,
about
it
this?
appeared to be said otherwise.
Does anybody look like? I don't know. Does Robert? What does Robert look like? Like, does he look like he's being affected by this?
No, not really.
Okay.
The weather doesn't seem to shake him in particular.
Hmm. I'm used to weather changing on a dime.
But what's your story, Mr. Elfman? You seem to have been very quiet this whole time.
Well,
know
indeed,
this seems-
I'm much more of the observer than the talker type. But as far as my story, I suppose, grew up in the forest with family. My parents died at a young age, so I was raised by my sister, and just had lived a relatively normal elf life. When I came to age, my sister left. When I got a bit older, I left, and here I am. Not much to
Well,
really
he
tell.
doesn't have a sister. I feel like we all have a unique balance of us having sisters.
Yeah, all of you are the sister
I don't know
squad.
Do
I would
all of
say
us have
unique.
sisters? Do we?
So,
Do we need to all just? Do we all need to have an start an AA meeting about sisters? I swan to John.
calm down,
I know.
Lydia.
I'm about to go rewrite my character's backstory.
Gosh.
I am very
You got a
happy and
sister.
content
You
with
got a
mine. I
sister.
would like to keep it. Thank you.
Yours is gonna stay the same. I like yours the most.
I like mine too.
Not that I don't like anyone's. I think.
No, he specifically just said he hated all of ours.
Yeah,
I did.
because we all have
Except-
sisters.
Yeah, we're not creative enough, is what he said.
I did very bare bones for my character. I didn't want to. I wanted to grow this character.
Roman lab.
Anyways,
The thunder starts to seem to calm down a little bit, as with the rain. Over the next few minutes, it starts to sort of dry up.
so Marsalis, you are aware they're probably still gonna come after you, right?
Yeah, but with what evidence? It's hearsay.
Well, it would still be the one god who would have to write it down. Taking that paper, he's probably still gonna come. They're still gonna write it down.
Yeah, but we have his whole this whole ledger right here.
No, that's just a piece of paper of the ledger. It's not even the whole ledger. That's just yours.
Oh, I thought you took the whole ledger.
It
No, I
is
took
the whole
paper on the
ledger.
clipboard. Oh, it is the whole ledger. Never mind. I took the whole ledger.
I guess we should really go
mean-
through this and see if there's anything we can get, any useful stuff we can get out of this.
And besides,
Yeah. Here is a copy of your ledger. Oh, I should have zoomed that way out. It's fine. That's the that piece of paper is the whole ledger.
paranormal question mark.
No, it's paranormal question mark. Lovely.
I gotta say, those gods are fantastic artists. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually really. This god went to art school, didn't he?
This dude
really
has
good.
some of the worst handwriting I've ever seen.
I know, it's crazy.
God.
He proved this
Amazing.
masterpiece.
But his art skill is
I felt like
spectacular.
You gotta put this up on the fridge when you get home.
I
Gosh.
kind of want to go back and let him take me to the religious people.
Gosh dang.
I feel like this guardsman went into the wrong trade.
He really
Yeah.
did.
To become an artist.
Guys, that's how we get out of this. We tell the guy that he should go to art school.
You know what? You're a genius.
Alright.
Let's do that. But first, I need to take his kettle helmet. That's mine. He owes me that.
I mean, yeah, go get your things.
It's probably busted and dented anyway. It's probably better to just find a new one in the trash.
I mean, it's a metal
No,
helmet,
if I-
right?
I mean, yeah. So he really just used it as a good cooking pan, to be honest. That's really all it was to me. I mean, it's just a really good cooking dish. But if we happen to go by a nearby guardsman station, I'm sure we can find something. And I mean, kindly acquire a new armament for my, you know.
I think we can manage that. Are you telling me that you, my friend, are looking for a metallic object?
What? Why, no, never.
It would be very unfortunate if one were to fall its way into your hands. Or paws.
I mean, listen, if I happen to come across a very nice helmet, a very pristine helmet, how can I say no? How can I say no?
Exactly.
If they just leave it there for anyone to take, I mean, it's real.
Is it free real estate? I think it's free real estate. And if you want to know somebody who knows real estate, I'm your guy.
Oh, you do real estate? I never knew that.
I do
It's
real
crazy.
estate. I dabble in a lot of stuff. They're all legitimate
Dabble in a lot of
stuff, but I dabble in a lot.
Sure you do. Sure you do. I think
You-
I think we could work with this.
Amazing.
I didn't hear a word he just said. What do you say?
Dabbling in too much, some may say.
I say it's just the right amount.
Yeah, you do too much, and people start noticing you. Your name gets thrown around in places it shouldn't be, and then you have to skip town, and then you're run from your ex. It's a kind of a mess.
No, I'm sorry, your ex?
What? Who said that? I didn't hear anything. You hear anything?
No, he says axe. He had to run from his axe.
Like, axe.
Oh, yeah, my ex. Yeah, yeah, no. Yeah,
Silly.
yeah, crazy story that.
Full mishearing.
Yeah. Uncle
know,
Jerry
I'm gonna
had
sh-
one
I'm
too
gonna-
many
I-
beers one time.
I did meet a short, hairy guy like you that was very passionate about his axe.
Yeah, yeah, Uncle Jerry gets around. Unfortunately. Much to his
His name-
dismay.
I don't think his name was Jerry, but I think it started with a G.
Oh, you're probably thinking of Gary.
Oh, yeah, I think it might have been him.
My Gary. Ah, freaking Gary. God rest his soul.
I don't know. I don't think Robert would have liked him.
Probably not. So anyways, yeah, the church is probably still going to be hunted. We probably want to consider getting out of town as soon as possible. Unless you want to see what that's about.
Well, I'm kind of on the fence because you see, we have multiple witnesses that could just say, "What are you talking about?" to this god that wrote down paranormal question mark.
That's true. That's
Well,
true.
But again,
But-
I don't know how the law works in this town because I'm not from here.
I mean, in fairness, they let us out because apparently we're not that dangerous. Although, I mean, come on, are they really gonna send like a whole platoon of church crusaders here to ask and figure out about a possible paranormal businessman?
Player hand raise. Jay, is this the time of I'll say aggressive evangelism?
You're not familiar with what church he was even referring to, so you're
Okay.
not sure.
Oh no. I mean, he said more dangerous guys, and he still let me go, even after the whole quote-unquote maybe paranormal thing.
I mean, that's true. That's true. He did go. He did let us all go. He let me go. That doesn't usually happen.
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
How close are we to the jail?
It took you a couple minutes to get over here, so take that as you will.
I
Okay.
cautiously look out the window towards the street to see if there's a
Can we see the jail? Can we see the
guards
jail out the
walking by.
window?
No, you guys aren't that close.
Okay.
beans.
You probably
That's-
walked around a couple of corners and down a couple of blocks. I'd say it took you about 3 to 5 minutes to get here.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Is there any way you can like sneak these bolts back to the jail, so we don't have the evidence on us?
I mean, who said that we had to sneak them anyway? We could. Just happen to find old blacksmith forge and maybe drop them in when they're not looking, you know. We'll just be like, oh, that's crazy. There's a piece of iron in my forge I forgot. Ah, silly me.
Is there a blacksmith in town?
Uh, you're pretty sure there is.
I mean, if we're all going to be kind of grouped up together like this, we could go have these. How big are these pins? I need dimensions.
Maybe about 3 to 4 inches.
We go get these made into a couple of rings and just sell them.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Just turn them into nice, fine jewelry.
I think a buddy of mine. I think a buddy of mine back home might be able to. I think a buddy of mine back home might be able to sell them for their jewelry.
I don't know. They're a little rusted here. You'd have to clean them off pretty well.
Yeah. You think? Who said belt buckles? I like belt buckles.
Yeah, belt buckles. You can make them buckles, you know. I see those guys in the woods walking around with buckles, being like, I'm gonna take over and slay in the mighty name of whatever god they're talking about. I wasn't paying attention as to corpses.
I say we do that. Anybody against this? Anyone think have any better ideas?
I mean, I don't have a opposition to it. We just gotta make sure that keeping a low profile, though, that's gonna be hard with me, I suppose.
Yeah.
Actually, how far the nearest town is from where we are at?
Not really sure. As far as you guys can all actually tell, you don't remember how you got here. This is none of your hometowns, and you've only been here maybe 2 weeks or less, depending on whom you are.
Interesting.
I'd say Ringtail, you've been here the longest, and you haven't heard of anyone particularly leaving town. There's no, like, wall or gate preventing you from leaving, but you don't remember of, like, someone talking about another town.
Huh. So it's just, there's probably not a nearby town within a couple mile walk, basically. It's probably just like
If you had to
Who was
guess.
it?
a couple day travel to another town.
Maybe.
Oh.
Probably something to ask like the innkeeper.
Who was it that said something about does the temperature of metal affect it? Was that Robert?
That was me. Yeah, that was Robert.
Can you like control temperatures?
At least a little bit I can, yeah.
Wait, you control temperatures?
Do you think you could melt these down so they're not very conspicuous jail cell door pins?
I could certainly try.
or make it into like at least not. I guess I don't need them to be like a liquid, but like not look like door pins.
Mhm.
What?
I can certainly try
hold
and
up.
see if I can get him hot enough.
Hold up, time out. What do you mean you can get them hot enough?
He can certainly
I don't
try.
know if I can. I can try though.
I mean, I think it's worth a shot.
I think it is
What?
worth a shot too.
What, you got a
Um,
forge in your back pocket there?
No, I have my
Jack.
hand, and when I
Jack,
say that, I grab one of the rods.
Yep.
With the just palm of my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and then start trying to heat it up as much as I can, kind of thing.
What do you do to try and heat this up?
To basically try and heating it up, I'm grabbing it as hard as I can, trying to put as much energy into it as I can.
So you kind of get the gist that you kind of already know that's not the direction your powers work, if it were.
Mhm.
It's a bit the other way around, if you will. If you catch what I'm saying. If not, I can clarify.
Clarify, brain's being a bit slow right now.
Alright, I will DM it to you.
Yeah. Brain being slow.
Hey, I feel that.
Meanwhile, I drop one of the pins. Wow, this thing's really hollow.
It's hollow.
Yeah, I know. Look at it, look at this quality. It's not even that great. Skipping out in jail cells every year, I swear.
Every year.
You'll be surprised how often they have to update their jail cells when you happen to prove their security is not as great as it used to be.
Alright. The floor is yours, Robert.
Yeah. Alright, so instead of grabbing it as hard as I can, what I'm doing is I am recalling an event in my childhood that made me particularly upset, particularly mad. And as everybody around me sees that I'm getting madder, the metal objects start to increase in temperature.
Yep. You guys visibly start to see a radiating heat off of him.
What? What?
Hey,
I think he's getting a little too hot, guys.
Yeah, do we have, like, something to cool him off here?
I rush to the window and throw the curtains closed.
Close the curtains?
Yep.
Closing the curtains.
Okay.
Why not?
Interesting.
They're not going to do much good closed if he evaporates them here in a second.
The
No, but
room
you'll attract
slowly...
attention if the light just randomly glows for no reason.
It's the middle of the day.
It's like 5 p.m.
It's the evening of the day.
Yeah, why would a bright light come from a room in the evening of the day?
We
I don't
have
know.
sconces in the corner. Someone's probably picking up a lamp. It's a very common occurrence.
With this, you all feel the room is getting, like, the area around him, whoever is closest, you're feeling almost like when you walk near a stove, and, like, you can just visibly feel that area is warmer. As he is, like,
backing to the door as the room is getting hotter.
yeah, it's going from, like, 70-ish degrees Fahrenheit to, like, 80. It is starting to make him sweat as he focuses. How long do you continue to focus this? Until it is done, or until something happens?
I spend about 2 or so minutes, 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
Minutes?
Yeah. Over the course of about 2 minutes, it really, really ramps up, and you're starting to just sweat You can definitely see the rings like radiating. You know when you look at a car on a hot day and you can visibly see the like light hitting it and refracting differently because it is hot? You're having that same effect on these metal rods.
I'm gonna level with you, Chief. I don't like that. I think we need to stop this.
Tell me, what do you keep focusing on, Robert?
So,
tell me this story from
out of character.
Out of character.
The event that is running through my mind is when, back as a child, when my sister was getting bullied, and me being the younger brother, being unable to do anything about it. And basically the anger and sort of guilt of that.
I see. Yeah. You guys see the room starts getting hotter, but then suddenly it stops getting hotter, but you definitely see the area surrounding his hands are like having those heat waves more and more.
So he's not emitting the heat.
He's not emitting it out. He's now focused a lot more precisely as he recalls this memory. You can see him both mentally focusing and physically on this steel rod. And you are definitely able to get it like glowing hot. Over the course of probably about 3 minutes.
I'm gonna kind of like lean over. Jack, do you think this like hurts the dude?
I don't know, but I am terrified to be in this room right now.
I'm both terrified and impressed.
I mean, shoot, he doesn't even need a forge. Get the dude a hammer, gosh.
The dude is the forge.
This is impressive. He also looks very, very angry.
Very.
I don't like that.
Steaming.
I don't know if I want to piss this guy off.
He's drenched in sweat at this point. From like how much heat is on his body.
Remind me never to take him off.
Jack, I need you to make a note of this. Let's keep this guy on our good side for the rest of ever.
Little tiny reading spectacles and notepad is out, furiously writing.
And as the steel rods get heated up to that point after the 3 minutes, I know that I am self-aware enough to know that I got too angry and everything. So I'm going to cool off. And
what do you do with the metal rods?
That's a very good question. What does he do with the really hot metal rods?
Please tell me he doesn't drop them on the wooden floor.
I have a recommendation.
Recommendation, yes.
Set them cautiously on the wall sconces so they don't fall over, and they'll be there, but they're not going to fall and burn the floor.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, clarifying question as player. How hot did he get these things? Like, are we talking like enough to there's like serious deformities, or
got them glowing? Oh gosh, he got them.
They are red glowing, not white glowing, but red glowing.
So about like 2,000 something degrees.
So enough to like deform them if they
were hit.
They look like they probably just got taken out of the forge, is what it looks like, with probably
a little over 1,000 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
This room feels like a sauna now, as like the heat is starting to spread because that's what heat does.
Right. I'm gonna open the curtains and the window. Is the window openable?
The window is already open because you just closed the curtains.
Okay.
But you step kind of past Nico and reopen the curtains. You also now notice, as you finally get a look outside, it is beaming down hot sun on the surrounding area. Like all of the rain from previous has already been evaporated off the ground. It is extremely humid now in the surrounding area.
Why
Robert,
is this? Was that done by him?
Robert, have you ever noticed weird weather anomalies when you're feeling, let's say, overtly emotional?
After putting the steel rods on the sconson, I put both of my palms to the temple of my head, just like in not sort of agony. Just going, I don't know. I haven't paid attention to the surroundings. I haven't done this many times.
No, this is unusual. Remember I said it wasn't the rainy season?
Are you aware that it has gone from raining to like 112 degrees outside?
I've been standing by the window.
And you
Not
guys hear
you, not
thunder
you, Robert.
as well.
Oh, well, fine.
Despite there being sun, you hear thunder.
What? There's not a cloud. There's the sun, the clouds, there's thunder. It was. I can't with this forecast. I swan to John. This is. I can't even. What is? I know I should have listened to my mother. I should have become an academic meteorologist. Oh.
Something's not right.
I've heard of sun and rain, like sun showers, but sun thunder?
Well, I've heard of heat lightning too, but this is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
As you both look back over to Robert, he is like kind of clutching his temple, trying to calm himself.
Do we have like flasks of water or something?
You have
Yeah,
something
sure,
to
like
give to
sure.
dude?
You guys have water skins. Why not?
I hand him like a water skin, be like, "Hey, kid, buddy, I think you might be a little dehydrated after that."
I don't know if handing it to him is a good idea.
Yeah, no,
You
that's
know,
a good point actually.
I mean,
Are your
his hands are not
hands-
radiating as much heat. No.
Yeah, I don't think his
okay.
hands up. If he's touching his temples with his bare hands, I don't think it's that bad.
What if it's one of those things where, like, a snake can't poison itself with its own venom?
You know, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I like that analogy.
What if the fireman can't burn his temple with his own hands?
Well, no, that's a good question for the fireman. Fireman, can you burn yourself with your heat?
Evidently not. And then as
There you
I
go.
say that, I grab the water skin and pour some on top of my head.
It feels very refreshing.
Is there running water in this time?
Sure, not in the room, but it exists.
Okay.
Does the water like
As-
steam off of his forehead?
It does steam off, not like evaporating like a hot sizzling pan, but it definitely like you see it definitely cooling him down. And as he is calming down and cooling down, you once again feel a nice faint breeze through the window as it cools down. The thunder has disappeared, and it is no longer a hot, humid day.
Does anyone
Okay.
else think that weather would grab someone's attention?
Of
I
course it would.
can't help but think that it grabbed everyone's attention. Also, terrified that might be the strongest living being alive.
You know, that's a very good point.
The fact that
I
he
mean,
can control, he can concentrate heat with his emotions.
Okay, my
And
new
the
friend.
weather.
Let me explain this to you. I have seen today someone with magnetic skin. I have seen somebody summon the darkness itself from his fingertips, and I now have encountered a man who can control the weather. I do not know what to do with this information, but I'm
Oh,
gonna
hold on.
write it all down.
I hate to put the nail in the coffin. Not only can he control the weather, but he can focus the weather.
That is also equally terrifying. I will note that down in my a little exit sketch.
Um,
You look over. I have a medieval exit sketch.
as we take note of this,
So then what about the raccoon?
you hold on. As you all take note of this, the innkeep knocks on the door. Hello.
I open the door. Hello. Hey, how you doing?
He looks down at you, Ringtail, and he's going to pick you up by your throat.
I am going to resist as much as I can.
How are you going to resist?
As he reaches for me, you're going to see some weird stuff happen. As his hand tries to go for my throat, it's just going to phase right through.
I know I'm not the only one who just saw that.
No, you're not. You're not the only one who saw that.
Guards, they're in here. As you hear running from down the hall, a bunch of clanking tools, maybe weapons, armor, whatever have you. You definitely hear a large set of footsteps. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Oh, dang.
I so wanted to bite him, though.
Really random question. Why did the innkeep all of a sudden go, nah, I'm going to choke out this raccoon?
Yeah, that wasn't a very smart idea.
You'll have to find out.
Find out on the next episode of
The
Teen
next
Talent.
exciting episode.
Interesting.
It's good.
So I can phase through people. Okay, noting this down.
Testing your limits and such.
Mm-hmm.
I love how it progressively became more and more from New England as opposed to like Rhode
I was
Island.
noticing that too.
No, I've been
I was like-
sliding into it too. I'm like, oh no, it's coming back. No.
I was
Okay.
like, we're legitimately getting Rocket Raccoon.
Real
in
quick.
this campaign.
Can everyone do a send off to the viewers? Anyone who might be watching this potentially in
viewers.
2040, you know.
5 viewers.
5 viewers. Have a wonderful day. God bless you all.
Nico says bye.
Like and subscribe. Goodbye.
Keep your business legitimate.
Remember, there's always a treasure in someone's trash.
Lost in the static, maps torn apart. A strange artifact.